So that definitely says a lot about the matchup and what you guys just saw.
Right. So again, Tokido, moving on, you just saw that it was the second round, the first start to the second half. Quite a sentence there. You got Echo Fox Momochi going up against Red Bull's own Bonchan.
Saw Bonchan a little earlier.
Karen, by the way, taking out Smug.
That's great, man. So
Definitely disrupted a few brackets there.
So let me correct myself. So apparently Momochi did like a crazy confirm with a Zeku.
Stand jab, stand strong, it's a critical art.
So apparently Momochi says that if there's so much time to confirm it, you can literally walk forward and still get that confirmed.
Really?
Yeah, it cancel in the CA. So
very interesting.
That is super interesting because I felt like it was a lot tighter than that. And then I saw it, I'm like, no, you can walk forward and still confirm in the CA.
That's insane. I don't even know how many steps you could possibly take forward. I didn't take a look at the frame data eventually. But again, Momochi rocking it out with Zeku. And, you know, both characters with character changes, or both players with character changes. Bonchan, traditionally Nash, didn't have a great time with him. Decided to try out Karen these last couple of months, and it's been paying off. Took it 3-1 over Smug.
I mean, and not to say that that Nash pick wasn't working out. He won like, what, 2-3 premieres with that character? And even still. So, obviously, I feel like any change he makes for a character is going to be for the better. All right, here we go. Big Grams on deck right now. Zeku just throwing them out. His standard jab has so much range.
Yes, absolutely.
Young
Zeku mode.
Push to the corner. I like the shoulder to push. And he abuses that standing strong from young Zeku. Ooh. Spends all of it. Oh, wow. A very interesting V-trigger Zeku has at his disposal as well.
I do like the pokes from Momochi. Stand strong. Mostly just keeping himself safe. And try to see some turns away. The conversion.
Gets the palm. Double palm to get the knockdown. There you go. And look at that damage up there.
I'm telling you, Karen bleeds. You open her up. It's just a lot of damage. She's got 900 health. The side switch potentially coming. Yes, sir.
Oh, I would have spent that. I would have spent that.
Should have spent the cash. You're right. Critical art on deck for Bonchan. Just waiting patiently.
Switch.
It's like you're a genius or something.
I got to know, man. You got to pay attention to those things, man. You got to get inside the head of the player. I like the spacing once again. And young Zeku's, that standing strong is definitely one of the tools you need to
he's just going to let it rip. He can V-reversal.
Anything's going to do it, though. Make him spin it. That way he does not have trigger. But
overhead. Yes, nice block.
Patience.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that small delay and then stand up?
I saw. I was waiting for it. I didn't want to say I told you so, but that overhead kind of saw. It was a little suspicious.
Now, what I was saying was the fact that he spent the critical art meant he wasn't going to have a chance to use that trigger. His trigger is one of those unique, you pull it and you get an option right away. So I think that was really smart to burn that CA. That way you at least get that first round.
And again, after the medium gram, you do get a meaty setup afterwards.
Crouch strong. Like that roundhouse.
Sweet chin music blocked. I love that animation, by the way.
Man, I love
Sweet chin music activation! This character is so cool.
Man, this character is sick. You know how I love ninjas. All right, here we go.
Bonchan taking the first game, no matter how cool Zeku looked. Bonchan even cooler, taking the game over Momochi.
But what happens? What happens? Let's just say, theoretically, for the sake of argument, let's just say he loses with Zeku. Does he stick or does he switch?
Personally, I do like the surprise of Zeku because he's still a pretty new character, the newest character, and that kind of surprise could really throw players off, even the likes of Momochi.
I mean,
not enough research done yet.
I don't feel like it's a lot harder because this is Capcom Cup 2017. What do you count for? Do you count for these new characters who are a lot riskier to play at this level, especially at this juncture in the tournament? Or do you say, you know what, I'm going to go with my tried and true where I'm most solid? But Momochi definitely, Momochi definitely known as one of the gods of Street Fighter at this point. And why would you second guess him at this point?
Look how it works out for Momochi again, fighting out the corner successfully.
Oh, wow. Yeah, just a little bit too far out of range on that one. I was about to say, man, I've tried that. That's really hard. Ugh.
Trade off on the ground again. No meaty setup, though. That should be enough for critical art. Is he going to spend it this time?
Yes.
He sure does.
Man, Bonchan is looking so in control in some of these matches. That laugh, so gaudy.
What does it sound like, Steve? There it is.
It's the fact that she turns her head just to do the laugh. I just, man.
While her opponent's like spinning around, that's just disrespectful.
I know, right?
No respect for the elders.
All right, young Zeku in play now. That's standing strong. The way Momochi uses it to control that spacing, even though it's not that good.
Nice block in the overhead.
The slide. He has been on point for the slides.
So far, it's been all Bonchan with his pressure. And the blocks, great patience. He's found the gap with stand strong.
And look at this range once again. Momochi switches back to old man Zeku. Bonchan takes the chance, gets the jump in, burns all of his meter, and still pushes to the corner. Full CA available for Momochi, but gets thrown, and that is going to be set number 2 in favor of Bonchan.
Now you really got to think, is Momochi going to stick to Zeku or go back to his tried and true Ken Masters?
And like I said, I was talking about that. That was the first thing I was talking about. When you lose a match, do you say I'm going to stick to this, or do you go back to that tried and true? I mean, it feels like Bonchan has a pretty strong read on how to stop Zeku from moving around, especially with Karen, his new pickup. So, he's at character select. He's thinking about it.
Well, we hear Bonchan already locked and loaded to go with that new Karen pick. Again, relatively new, we should say, but doing great work. Knowing how to control the space and knowing how to pressure the opponent very well. We saw it was pretty much all Bonchan. What is this
The
pick?
Bison? The Book of Green Bison. No. Oh, wow.
The hot mustard.
So wait a minute. Is he locked in? Is he?
I'm dropping everything today.
It's cool, man. Dan, did you just drop the water?
Definitely not.
Bonchan looking at his phone. Looks like he's thinking harder, even though he's ahead in the set. All right, here we go.
Locked in. That was definitely Bonchan. He's checking the notes. He was making sure he's ready for this matchup as well. Personally, I don't like Bison versus Cuddy. It's just so tough.
It's really tough, but it forces Karen to play a better neutral. I feel like just because of Bison's very slow movement, he has to be a lot more meticulous. Why wouldn't a player like Momochi be able to excel with this character? Only because it's all about the fundamentals. It's about that spacing, about that neutral.
One of my main concerns is now the maneuverability of Bison once he has meter with Devil's Reverse specifically. Karen does not have any like solid answers. Or reliable answers, I should say.
But that's why you turn up the pace right now. You see Bonchan going in with a lot of offense at this point. And look at the stun. What the? Gets
and
the
the
stun.
back throw, excellent choice from Bonchan. Getting that extra bit of stun, that should be enough. Bonchan looking to clean it up. He's at match point.
Gets beat out with the crouch strong. I like the jump mix-up instead. We've seen him doing that a few times. He drops the combo and goes for a mix-up instead. We don't get to see many Karens do that.
Momochi just trying to find his ground here in the neutral against Bonchan. You see his back towards the corner. He's trying to figure out a way. How am I going to fight out of this situation? The jump, no. Recovers just in time. Ooh.
All right, forward throw in the corner. Bonchan still in control. 1 bar EX for Bison. Finally gets that second one. But Bonchan with a confident life lead spins that only V bar he has on the V reversal, but still working
no whiff punish
on a CA.
Long shot here. Momochi activation time. This might be a ton of damage if he spends it all. No, just scissor kicks. Still a lot of damage.
And you talked about it. Like, what is she? I want to see if he does have an answer to this Devil's Reverse, if he goes to it at all.
Haven't seen it once yet.
I kind of figured that was going to be one of the answers. Ooh, stand roundhouse again.
Devil's Reverse, yeah. Ooh, nice. Other side, but still, Bonchan not susceptible to any damage yet.
Can't believe
nice and solid.
Momochi has not tried to break a throw just yet. Look at the great life building up on his life bar.
Ooh, no whiff punish, or no conversion off the punish.
All right, and this going a little better. Gets around on the board with M. Bison. Momochi still alive.
I like that check there. The stand short, 3 frames into the Cycle Blast. Always got to check. He knows when the meaties are happening. Oh, same side, very tricky.
Match point here for Bonchan going. Oh, crush counter sweep. Jump in again. He's a very mix-up heavy Karen. He likes to make you guess. He forces the guess a lot more. Stand light kick again. Hits at the tail end. Wow, crouch jab.
And the meatiest Psycho Axe afterwards.
Okay.
Side switch.
All right, push to the corner. Bonchan in control.
Nice stop. That was a reverse. Okay, good trade. Better for Bonchan than it is for Momochi.
Uh-oh. What's the mix-up? Tries to reset with the low. Did not turn out in his favor. Bonchan on the ropes right now.
Ooh,
Tries
so
to
scary. No activation. Good call, but there's the activation.
Dash up. No
overhead.
He went for the
raw overhead, but that's not the one.
He did it twice. I bet you won't do it again. I bet you won't do it again.
He could have went for the critical art.
He definitely could have went for the critical art. I can't believe he did it twice. This dude is crazy.
No way!
Oh my God!
He still gets it. Bonchan takes it over Momochi 3-0.
That was ridiculous.
What just happened, Steve? That was nuts. That was insane. The catch on that.
Yo, Bonchan.
Oh.
Dang, he walked off with the head nod like, yeah.